Okay, I forgot to open open my goddamn thing. Open my mic because yeah. I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, a lot of the I'm trying to do the Call of Duty challenge. They are really famous as type of Call of Duty campaign, and I would try to use our unit to be every campaign is allowed. But since the Renaissance the latter half of the Renaissance campaign only allow musket, I'm gonna be the entire second half of the Renaissance campaign with musket. However, I'm pretty sure this is be easy as hell, but because of the musketeer nerf, this became pretty hellish to beat, and I'll need to use some trickery to beat it. Some weird stuff. Boom! Yes! No! God damn it. Unfortunately, this level, the Musketeer doesn't have enough appeal to fight for the king. So unfortunately, I need to set unit, and I'm pretty sure I need to cheat the hell out of this. Wow! Yes! Bait them! Oh! Wow, a lot of them got to that, but we didn't really came close to winning. Unfortunately, we had to cheat this one. No, what? Execute them, my soldier. What? I forgot to record, but on the other person, yes, I landed a killing shot. Amazing. They use Archer here. Let's try to do some guerrilla warfare. I think musket attack the best weapon to fight at that close range. Where are they going? Oh. Hi. Yeah. Oh no, I can't jump. I can't jump. Oh, crepes. Oh, crepes. Ah. Okay, that's level stupid anyway. I think we need to like content them into one direction. Mm. Uh, oh, yes, this guy is savior. Shoot! Ow! Oh no. We're being we're so cool. Whoa. God damn it. No! Oh my god. This is stuck. Oh my god, I got stuck to each other. Oh. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay. Oh. I think we need some more intervention. Yeah, musket. We're using cutting in this one. Let's attack them for above. Wait, they're getting stuck. Whoa. Ah! We're taking this over. Yes, we're attacking them all side. Bro, get your gun to the right place. I love you. What the hell? Wait, no. Oh! What? Bro, you throw. No! God damn it. This isn't working. Okay, ow. Yes. I guess really I was being a first person shooter. It's what? Attack! I need to all please. Yes. Wait. Yes. Wait, we defeat. Sorry. I guess without the ballista, the musketeer doesn't. I will try to not cheese when I control it. I would try to not cheese like the king, but that one is pure BS. Oh my god, wait. I don't think we can do this. Guerrilla warfare. Oh wow! Da 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 da. What? Oh. Wow! No. Yes! As to cinema. I think this on a big cheese. That's it. Wow, that's not a lot. Bam! Bim. Oh. Bro, how did? Oh my god, why is only that when you die? Okay, we're gonna need some cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Wait, they're getting stuck. Attack. Let's go. No, we missed. Oh, craps. Clean cut. No! Ah. No, what the hell? Wait. Bam. Wait, yes. This guy getting stuck. Bro, to execute it. Oh. Wait. Yes. Get wrecked. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wait. Thank God. How did I couldn't do? Thank God I couldn't use my guess, so I'm allowed to skip this level. See.
Zombies is a simple children's game, but not.
Wait, I beat this one already.
Great. Which is why the mod is called Nightmare Mode, because what the hell am I looking at? This isn't even PvZ anymore. Like, how are some of these things even fair? But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Well, What are you saying? I don't know. This how can I say? Now this is the first level. It's supposed to be a tutorial. Dip my toes in the water a little bit, and you know me, I love toes. Now usually in these mods they change
One time deal.
pulling up like this, which by the way this doesn't even.
Oh god.
Didn't take me long to notice Pichu's changes. And the good thing is that he
Okay. The old classic. Maximize firepower.
the regular pea shooter, which
Boom, 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 boom.
convert to these zombies holding the kids.
Wait, we out. Oh no. With that.
There's also a lot more zombies spawn, but the regular game it does not send that many zombies, especially on the tutorial. How many zombies are they sending? That's like the whole population of Africa just hit on my lawn. Like I don't know what kind of pea shooter I need to defend this lane, but at least by stalling all the zombies out with my pea shooters, it got to the final flag and they were able to die to the lawnmower. It's pretty sad that I already had to rely on a lawnmower on the first level, but now we unlocked Sunflower. Now you know this level's gonna be bad.
Boom, 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 boom.
It shows you stealing some Chinese, and then also giving us 2 crop trainings for this level. But let's talk about Sunflower, because after all, it is the most important thing in the entire game. When it comes to the mods, a lot of times this mod, because Sunflower can now make 4 suns.
Wait, this child look really cool. I got like.
Sun's been buffed to be 50 instead of the usual 25, so within just a few seconds, the Sunflower can make 200 suns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, exactly 5.
Just 3 sunflowers, and it's all
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
been buffed in this mod to make it
1,
just
2, 3,
you can get
4, 5. And then the very back line.
To make things even worse, we see probably the most cursed zombie I have ever seen in my life.
What?
It's a conveyor belt zombie. Oh no. Pushing all these zombies. There's really not much we can do against it, at least not now. But I mean, it's whatever. That's all I'm going to see him in every single level. But I somehow managed to survive without losing a single lawnmower, and I get cherry bomb, which I'm going to use that. In the next level, we see more sense, and also a familiar face. And again, since it is technically still the tutorial, we still have a top plan, and so this level is pretty much the exact same as the last one. Because we actually damage at longer range. Now, the gimmick isn't going to matter here because they've only 3 lanes, but it's going to be more useful later on. And then there's the weather guy, which I thought would be a problem. PTSD from it, but no, because all he does is move fast.
Wait,
Full stop.
what?
Just stop him with whatever we have. So the rest of the level is pretty much the same as the last one, except I actually love it for this time. Yeah, at least I have walnut line.
Oh, what the hell?
Ever get to each popcorn. And because there's popcorn, sometimes if you do this popcorn from popcorn, you can do a little bit more. Playing the game right off. But screw the popcorn. I don't see it ever again. So let's talk about the
It's sticking to me.
Squash, killing everything in front of you. You end up stacking up zombies together, so you can get a lot of value out of the squash. But what if I because about to do the squash attack, he sucks in zombies and it can get even more value. So you can imagine, with all these new changes that Walnut got, the upcoming levels are going to be great. At least for this level, because again, we have Pop Cannon, we were able to...
Wait. Wait, this guy got stuck. What? What the hell? Oh! Bro almost died. He almost died from that.
The crazy spawn rates are also affected in the mini.
Are we actually gonna win from this? Oh no.
Thankfully, the timing of the final flag worked out so that none of the zombies would spawn in lanes without lawnmowers. So they all ended up spawning in the top 2 lanes, and yeah, I already have lawnmowers in them. was just barely scraping by, I unlocked Potato Mine. Now, even though Potato Mine is 75 sun, it doesn't really matter because remember, Sunflower is completely broken. In fact, none of the sun costs for any of the plants really matters. And because sunflowers are completely disposable in this spawn because of the amount of sun they get early on, I put them all the way in the front. And I know this is going to annoy some people, but it's for good reason. And that's because in this level,
Oh no.
they've been done. So what could they have possibly changed about the full
Yeah, a team of full sniper isn't really good thing against enemy team full rusher. I feel like they fast forward some extreme cheese strat.
but it still turns into a buckethead. Now, to be fair, to counter all of this, you do have Potato Line, which is one of the best instas in this game because when you put it down, it sucks in all the 3x3 and instantly.
Yeah, this developer just dab on me.
Does it suck them back? It's still not because I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. I of course lost. And also the fact that Full Vulture and Black Zombie is like the deadliest combo ever. So for my second
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich, and then the most gonna take half of everything you have. But this made the problem even worse because it's not actually the Full Vultures that are bad, it's the Bucketheads that spawn afterwards. Yeah, there's also Buckethead variants that can spawn, but we'll get to that later.
Wait, what the hell this guy? What this? Wait, what didn't you see anything you do?
Plus, we even wet noodle to kill the zombie. And I also get lucky with the zombie spawns.
Overkill.
Especially with these cops getting Full Vultures. Now, I am ashamed to admit it, but I did fail 3 times on this level. But I was starting to play out of my mind. Like, the Full Vultures to guarantee the kill. And if the Full Vultures won't let the Full Vultures run. Funny enough, not having any sunflowers makes this a lot easier. They're more of a liability than helpful. Especially since I already have over 1,000 suns. If this ball doesn't come down to sun management, it comes down to cooldown. I was able to edge out long enough to get to the final flag without losing any lawnmowers. And then I managed to use every single lawnmower after that.
Okay, the wing are definitely too far.
Now, even though we have snow for this level, 1-2 is a 2-flag level, and that can fairly cling on for just 1 flag level. So guess what? This level is the exact same as the last one, except it's way harder and way longer. And I really thought Snow King would help, except Snow King didn't have it. In fact, the only thing she brought is that sound like a AoE attack, which I guess helps slow down the zombies.
Hurt me!
And the thing is, I get close to beating the level, and then, like, just look at what I have to deal with. How would you spare? I'll actually not hours. Just trying different setups, different strategies. What is this luck, yo? Game's broken. What the hell? Like, I have to use my shovel to make sure the Full Vultures don't jump. That's how sweaty it gets. But with this setup, we can consistently kill the Full Vultures before they jump without having to use the big needed. But the thing is, though, I'm not Halbert or Einstein. Now, I can't think that fast. But to actually manage all of this, I have to be pausing every 2 seconds to think about my next step. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I'd have to be doing this. I was able to get to the very end with pretty much all of my lawnmowers. I had to only protect the walnut. Level, we get chocolate. And now that we're moving on to the game level, you know what that means? Please tell me these are Full Vultures. Oh my. I mean, we've already...
Wait, this guy invincible. Da 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 da.
Yeah, he just moves pretty fast.
Okay, can you jump again?
And then there's also this guy that kind of teleports a bit forward on a few seconds. It's just a problem because you can slowly lengths of walnut, but he also is Chomper, so yeah, maybe just nothing for this. The whole thing with Chomper is that when he finishes, he gets head, well, heads, and they can do some pretty deep damage. Chomper can point, oh shit, just so the one thing. And what makes this fight so good is that he instantly kills the conveyor belt off. I don't know how the hell it fits in there, but I guess Chomper just has to do it. Because there is one guy, this level on our first squad. Level you get. Fortunately, it looks
What? Oh my god, I got shot.
probably should have called it more than 2 teams. It's more like the tough block that you just like getting a few of them down. The Cobalters don't stand a chance. Yeah. Oh, and this level is pretty similar to the last one, except you get all our planes from the conveyor. So I'm not gonna lie, I still have PTSD from that thing. And because we're able to get all of the planes, we can have snow for this level, which should be even easier.
Ah, I'm just a holy fool, baby. It's a crude, but still I'm with Judas, baby. Oh, trips. Wait, did this guy die already? Wait, where the hell is the job?
But you still use repeaters like normal, because even though
What?
it's tough, it doesn't really change much.
The Judas, baby. No, the job straight up died.
So, 3. Well, function really does blow the mind so that there's 2 of them after a little while. The last time I remember, 2 pieces of shit doesn't make it better than 1. But I can't lie, he is pretty useful against the newspaper zombies, which, just like all Chinese blood, he's a bit of a problem now. Well, I mean, he's pretty normal at first, doesn't really do much, but as soon as that newspaper breaks, those pushers do not stand a chance. They get instantly molested. And even the walnut, you chow on that like he's a starving African child. And it's funny because that newspaper zombie, because yet again, it gets even worse. What the hell is that? I'm not... Alright. Probably matches. He spawns a guy and but this is just the worst version of the feature, because at least the feature just kills itself. Like, I thought the pole vault super bad, but no, this is so much worse. So, safe to say, I unfortunately... And I have to think of a completely new strategy, because as good as Repeater is, it's not enough. Now, the real problem with Newspaper Zombie is when the newspaper actually gets broken. So what if you didn't have to do the answers?
Oh, no.
Not only do they instantly die, but we spell them out with walnuts. They're not that big of a problem, which is kind of sick though. Even though walnuts can have like this almost unreal because that getting newspapers on. But besides that, as soon as I brought Chomper, this level was really easy, and I was able to lead it, which means you get sunshine. But of course, on top of that, we have bucket lights. Now, I tried these last time, except using sunshine instead of sunflower. I don't know why. Sunshine just sucks. I mean, look at the size of it. That thing is not producing anything. At least not like sunflower. It's just a so on this first attempt, I just couldn't get anything down, so I just instantly restarted. I will never cheat on you, Sunflower. I'm sorry. Like, look at how many chompers I had. Or better yet, look at how much sun I have. I got this off of 2 lanes of sunflowers. Like, I never knew 2 lanes of sunflowers would be equal to 1. But I guess it is in this now. Now, when the second flag hit, I there's so many chompers. Not enough chompers, but just like I was able to get to the very end with all of my lawnmowers. It's great against the screen. Single screen door zombie has a cluster, but it has this new poison. But this poison attack is especially for what we're about to face. And yeah, as you imagine, it just shreds through my defense. And my guys do not stand. So it kind of works out. Now, I really wish I could say that's the worst of it, but no. Because we have yet another screen door variant that's holding the almanac that I haven't even unlocked yet. And I guess Chinese books are so strong that even Chomper can't instantly kill the guy. And if you do break his almanac, it's even more of an issue. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why is it yellow? In fact, nothing works on it. But what makes him an actual threat is the fact that he's invincible for 50 seconds. But at least we know having to break level wasn't actually that bad. We're gonna have to watch out for that screen door, guys. Especially since our next plant is Grave Busters. It kept so useless. But there hasn't even been any graves in these past few levels. And moving on to the next level. Oh no. And the cherry on top is two flag left. Not like it matters because I lost everything before the first flag because of these constant pole vaulters. So I have to be extra watching in this level because I need to kill those pole vaulters again before they jump. Because if they jump, I found that Repeater and Repeater, I can kill them pretty consistently. If I need to, I got Potato Monster to make jump early. Now the problem with Repeater is that it kind of dies to the Gatling screen doors. Well, for some reason, the projectiles of the Gatling go over the fusion and its function. Well, I guess there is a reason to bring Sun through. And these Gatling guys are so much of a problem that everything that wasn't a shroom ended up dying. And it got to the point where I had 0 sun. Like, for once I was actually starving for sun. And I only had fusions to defend the final lane, which, yeah, definitely was not enough. So I tried to set up where I only use tools so that the Gatling keys wouldn't be a problem. Close to killing these things, and as soon as they transform to a Buckethead, it's over. So I just kept on trying things over and over again, trying to get something to work. Like even a setup where I just use Meat Eaters, we can plant walnuts to protect them, then the Galaxies should be down with the problem. Which is kinda true, except now the Almanac zombies are always yellow. So I have to just constantly deal with invincible zombies, and yeah, my Meat Eaters are not killing them. So I did really just try a little bit of everything until I could find something that sticks. And one thing that really worked was Snowden, because not only are there full vultures, but with the AoE attack that Snowden has, it can also affect the Snowden. The problem is that they're going to absolutely blast so as soon as I have one of those, I just have to put them down. And also, use sunflowers as meat shields, because I can't always have walnuts. I'm definitely going to need them. Their life is as valuable as they come in. I was able to get to the second flag with a whole lot of repeaters and stuff. And they didn't last long flag, but it's fine because I got to the final wave and all the long ones didn't get through that. That's the plugs for that. The next level is the Bakugan engine, and unfortunately I wasn't using these things called flags. I didn't even notice that everything looks the fact that we have to deal with Michael Jackson. So it turns out, right? This is a completely different mod. But it's fine because this level doesn't really change too much. And I don't know what it is with this mod, but they made Whack-A-Zombie impossible. I mean, it looks pretty easy at first glance. All the Michael Jackson from back in the days. It's light work. And then there's a Cherry Bomb Michael Jackson. I have no idea what the hell it does. But just over time, they start spawning in a million Michael Jacksons. And if you don't kill them fast enough, they just spam these dancer zombies. Which means even more clicking. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Ow, ow, ow. And yeah, safe to say, I've never seen this many struggles. For the first time, I ended up losing in Whack-A-Zombie. So I really have to remake think about the Bed Wars moves. Oh my god, I'm actually walking in now. I have to do that again after everything. Oh god, do I have to actually smaller quicker though? Because I've got one of the most jacked right arm ever, and people are gonna think it's Michael Jackson's a super before he becomes worked out so much stuff. It's mad at to beat the level without using any lawnmowers. And for beating the level, I unlocked Hypnoshroom. And and now we have to deal with the football zombies. And let's just say Hypnoshroom comes in clutch. Because if I use literally anything else like potato mine, they just can't. Yeah, they also have their own version of this gimmick or the intro guy who just keeps on stomping all my plants. What is that? Why? No. Doesn't have as much sensitivity that change choice, so it is pretty easy to deal with. Here we have the net exactly what food football zombies. And this guy is just a worse version of a conveyor belt zombie because he starts shoving zombies at his own speed and comboing it up with other football zombies becomes a problem. Yet another 10 flag level, you can just edge the level out and rely on long legs to finish the level. It's not really a reliable strategy, but hey, it works. And now we have the game now costs 125 stars. That's 5 times more than so the question is, what does he even do? Get 1.5 tons per normal average is that it dies to the damage. So it's not even as tough as the other two. Especially if like nothing will come close to it. Now I did figure that there were some changes. And apparently every time it gets it's kind of like Biglet, except it has the help of Caterpie because it just instantly dies. Like, what's the point of that mechanic? So I was like, okay, maybe I have to pair it up with Walnut, but tell me how he doesn't do his ground pound attack when they're like one tile away. So I have to rely on Chomper and Hypnosphere to beat this level. And thank God these plants to I the wolf guys. His steering shield is just a liability. Like, steering shield is the type of guy to watch his life get range by enjoy it. But by just using Chopper, Hypnoshroom, and I was able to beat this level, which means we now unlock Ice Shroom. And the thing is with Ice Shroom is that it's so good, it might actually kill someone watching this video. I'm not even joking. Like, if you have epilepsy, I'm warning you now, because Ice Shroom does not get a pump. The second you put him down, he just freezes the screen over and over again for 5 seconds straight. Now, the good thing with this change is that you can actually kill zombies and also stall out zombies longer, but, you know, honestly, the bad part of Ice Cream is that, like, I've never been hit by a flashbang before. The closest I've gotten to is, like, a Phoenix flash. But Ice Cream, I have never seen anything like that. It is actually power flashing. But, you know what, let's just got Ice Cream aside. So this level also brings in and, you know, four backup gangsters, so it's future. It's not really like a counters them. Except just like every other zombie, he also has some variants. And this variant it's so big. Like, listen, I love Pete as much as I don't get me wrong. But there's those dogs away from me and my friends. Especially since him and his backup gangsters just stomp on my friends instantly killing them. Yeah, that's what the big Pete do. It's kind of a problem. But also not really, because I have my friends all the way in the back. Michael Jackson didn't even get close enough to step honestly with the conveyor belt pushing him all the way into my fuse boost, then it's not even a problem. But I mean, not enough for it to matter, because we finished finally. Means even more but guess what? The dude these Almanac zombies instantly die anyway. Now that being said, he's just a bit good of a point it is. Even in a mob like this, it does not have to be changed to be valid. And then if you just find out things and ice creams for any big games, you can just kind of win without any troubles. Like, if anything does, have walnuts and chompers to deal with that. So safe to say, I was able to beat this level on my first try, and again, it's crazy how the first couple of night levels were quite harder than the last few. But we can pick up the note and move on for the last few. All I have is Scaredy Q, so I may have instantly lost my first lawnmower, but it's fine, because in this level we pretty much get unlimited juices and ice cream. I don't really have to think that it's down and it works. Like a 4-year-old it's just look at how many creams I've had. So safe to say I can this level, which means we can now move on. So the first level isn't actually that interesting. They don't send any newer things. Have is and also now that we're on levels, the game just donates lily pads to me as if I'm a cherry case. Like, as if I can't afford a lily pad. Look at how much.
ลองนี่ชิลเลตบูทรีเฟล็กซี่3 ใบนี้โกนง่ายรักผิวหน้าแค่นี้ไม่แสบผิวแล้วน้อง
nervous to tell her. He buys a supernatural trinket called the One Wish Bullet for himself, and he wishes that Nikki would love him more than anyone else in the world. But instead of them falling in love naturally, he becomes unnaturally violently obsessed with Bear. She stalks him, refuses to leave his side, lies compulsively, becomes increasingly unstable, and eventually commits horrific acts of violence. You know, as all relationships do. As the movie progresses, there's revealed more and more the real Nikki is trapped with her own life. Occasionally breaking through to beg Dare for help, but Dare but the way that Alex from the beginning, he makes an ironic assumption that the movie is a
Any rom-com about a nerdy loser guy who gets the girl at the end. Well, this sounds like a nice wholesome movie.
Of course, it's supposed to be funny because that tone is wildly different from the actual movie, but as he goes on, he doesn't really change his tone. He just keeps treating the characters and plotline as just a silly which I think makes the discussion feel totally disconnected from the movie it's analyzing. Alex mentions the death of Bear at the beginning of the movie and frames the event as Bear's ongoing bad luck. In the movie, the cat dies because it ate a bunch of its deceased grandma's pills from a bottle that was left in the bottom cabinet. Dwell on that for a moment to get asking open pill bottles. Where do you store these pill bottles when someone dies? To do with their old medicine. In case I need to spell it out for you, if we look at more than just the very sad, how sad,
What the
fuck? And the cat's death wasn't random bad luck. As it's shown in the movie, it aligns more to mental negligence, which foreshadows the consequences of Bear's own carelessness. Of the
Up until this point, Bear was just a dude with a crush on a girl that he was too scared to talk. Okay, a story of my life. He pulls out this $7 wishing toy. He's like, golly gee, I sure wish Nikki loved me too.
Jokes aside, so this is the part where you're being serious? Are we sure? That's not what Bear said. Bear's just... Of course, we can all agree that obviously Bear thinks the wish is but it's still important how he phrases himself. He specifies her name with respect to vulgar and possessive language, which dictates her possessive and vulgar
that seems kind of weird.
That implied that Bear had no way of knowing why he wishes like that at all. Because he doesn't ask for reciprocation. He wishes to become her single highest priority in life, above everyone else, including herself. Arguably, probably the most important line in the entire movie, and he recites it wrong. Every single movie about a wish, or even just a regular story about the main character having a set goal, the lesson of those stories is always be careful what you wish for. So yes, we should blame him for being careless about this wish, even if he didn't think it worked. Later in the video, Alice compares the plot of Obsession to other movies that he's covered before too, with a similar make him fall in love with him plotline. But even in those PG, tween, marketed fantasy comedies with no sexual content or on-screen torture, the characters who put love spells on their love interests learn that it's terribly wrong to do that by the end. Alex tries to point out a double standard with audiences because why are people upset with Bear but not with these other characters who wish for the same thing? Personally, I'd argue that trying to label these clearly overlapping audiences as inconsistent is both a false equivalence and a sign you're just not that good at movie reviews if you have to compare family movies to an R-rated horror film built around force, sex, and psychological integration. But hey, at least Bear didn't take advantage of her when he had the perfect opportunity to do so. Wait, what the fuck? Alex brought up multiple times the fact that Bear didn't immediately her when she came into his house as an admirable trait of theirs.
And to Bear's credit, he's not immediately jumping at the chance to take advantage of her or whatever. Like, he gives her privacy and space. He doesn't want to make it weird. He turns around when she takes her shirt off.
Oh, so like a normal person? Why are we framing the absence of a serious crime as a noteworthy virtue rather than the baseline expectation? Genuinely. Also, ignoring the wish aspect and Bear not knowing that the wish worked, even before they kiss, Bear recognizes that something is wrong with Nikki. He even comments on it, and Nikki herself replied, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. Despite thinking that she's drunk, he reciprocates the kiss instead of stopping the situation. Yet Alex never engages with that moment, or what it says about Bear's willingness to accept intimacy from someone he knew was not in the right headspace to meaningful consent. But whatever. To give context on why he says to Bear's credit, is because I guess Alex overheard people talking about how Bear's an angry, misogynistic incel that hates women from the beginning, but to Alex's perspective, he's just a socially awkward loser that just has a crush on somebody. And to Alex's credit, if we aren't aware of what happens for the rest of the movie, there is a lot of plausible deniability that Bear isn't a misogynist incel, because we haven't seen much of Bear's actions, and even the ones that could be considered a bit of a side-eye could still be explained away to a certain degree. But presenting this as an argument as a part of Bear's credit just isn't valid to me. Alex responds as though critics are claiming that Bear is obviously a misogynistic incel from the opening scene alone. That's not really the argument I've seen most people make about Bear's character. People point out small events at the beginning of the story that show Bear exhibiting early warning signs that become more significant in hindsight. In storytelling, writers often establish a character through subtle moments that don't seem like that big of a deal on their own. Alex has a point where he says that a single possessive, common, awkward interaction or boundary issue might not prove anything about their character. When those moments consistently point in the same direction and later events confirm that direction, they become meaningful and easier to point out in retrospect. And the only proof that Alex shows of people being unfairly harsh about Bear from the start is one comment describing other people being up in arms, not an actual example of people who actually have their arms up. Before criticizing an argument, you have to first establish that the argument exists. But Alex never does. As a result, his tangent about the fans just feels unsupported to me, because it's based on someone's description of the discourse rather than the discourse itself. Especially since later in the movie, Bear does take advantage of her, but Alex skips over it. In the movie, before Bear is actually aware that Nikki is under the influence of the wish, they start doing uppity things like spend time together, cuddle, joke around, generate a cartoon-style AI couple photo. I wonder what that could be sort of for. Things that, from Bear's perspective, make him appear like both falling in love. But Alex describes part of their relationship as doing a devil's tango. This is a common phrase that he uses whenever he's joking about the characters in whatever movie having sex to A, some of what was implied or explicitly happened, and B, to avoid demonetization. But it just seems like a weird bar to add, because it's implied that they have penetrative intercourse only after Bear has realized that his wish actually works. But instead of also acknowledging that Bear takes advantage of her state, he goes on a 3-minute long rant, still minimizing Bear's choices by arguing that everyone has wished for their crush to like them, and that it was basically just like another fanfic, and that people are projecting malicious intent on him. One of the points he makes is that considering the context, Bear's not all that bad.
Like, you have to look at the context, okay? If Bear had gone...
Mira galas. Apa? Mira galas di sini. Kau di bawah galah. Water rising. Mira galas. Overthinking. Yeah. Over lagi. Berubah. Right? What? Iya. Dia bikin apa sih dia? Bikin apa? Alright. Just final boss.
To the store
Sure that you got this. What? You're waiting. The agonizing wait. Oh, yeah, it's working. He's getting pissed off now. Counting all your sheep in the sky, the world around. Everyone knows. Ulterior motive, tell me the truth. No, what the hell? Begin to notice when you're not around. I wish I had foreskin. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ouch. Owie out. Ah. Oh no. Oh, the base is gone. The base is gone. I've been bathed today. Haven't you bathed today? Hey. And the sky is gray. Wrong you, yeah. Oh my god, this. Somewhere in task community, could you do this for me? There gotta be some super cheese strat right here. How many berserkers are there? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, several, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my god, the 17th this ever. Versus around that's a lot of. If we can literally command every one of them to hit everything before the job, I think we can easily beat it, but there's not today. If I can add something, it'd probably be the tank because in the Call of Duty, there's one point in the mission we can actually use the tank. We asked some assistance from the tank and see what happened. Hmm. Wow. Is it really that easy? Wait, who is that? What? Who is our enemy? What? Wait, there's one over. Oh no. God damn it. Okay. I think this isn't. I guess we need some external help. Oh, wait, I guess. Oh, come on. Come on, guy. Let me have this one. I wonder if the other annoying ass level. Wait, no, we. This one fair square. We also be this one too, right? But no, we can skip this one. We, be this one, be this one, be this one. Yeah, we actually. We did it. I think we need some assistance from the tank here. Cover the flank. Yes. Being a very good distraction. Oh, yes. Let's focus on the Zhao. Always on the Zhao. My fellows. Oh, getting executed. Wait, I think this isn't entirely cheating because we can actually play as the tank in the Da Vinci tank because they actually added a tank. But at that time, I knew there isn't a tank unit, so Da Vinci is just what you have to imagine the tank being. I'm pretty sure we had to defeat one in that campaign or use one ourselves. So this isn't actually long or challenge breaking. It's kind of good, I guess. Oh come on, chat. Let me have this one. That's why this challenge isn't actually really gonna be about using only musketeer. Yeah, but actually using only Call of Duty unit from that very famous campaign. This screenshot go kind of hard though. So that's why I think Da Vinci inclusion is pretty justified. Yeah. And so like our option. I guess I'll use Da Vinci tank before using extreme cheese. Okay. Ain't no way maybe doing all of this. Interception squad. What? It's hitting me? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Are we getting slaughtered? Wait. Whoa! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wow. Wait, yes! Wait. No. Evacuate! But the ninja got us.